back to Snackarinos. I'm Sarah Z. Today we're doing something a little different, something a little special. I grew up in Michigan and I had the delightful pleasure of working at an ice cream parlor. And if you were lucky enough to grow up in a town where you had a little hometown owned by someone in your town ice cream parlor, there's nothing like it in the summertime. So we are going to get jazzed for summer by doing some pop or soda, depending on where you live, and vanilla ice cream blends. If you've never had one of these, you may be more familiar with the ice cream float, but take it a step further, blend the ice cream with the sody pop, and you got something really delightful. My absolute favorite from working in the ice cream parlor is the brown cow, the root beer mixed with vanilla ice cream. Then there's the old black cow. That's what we call it in Michigan. Might have a regional name elsewhere. That's with Coca-Cola mixed with vanilla ice cream. We've got the Creamsicle. I think some people will probably be familiar with this. That's orange pop mixed with vanilla ice cream. And on the outsides are our more unique soda pops mixed with ice cream. We've got the grape soda mixed with vanilla ice cream, which is going to be fruity and wacky. I've never had that one. They call it a purple cow, and it is very popular in the ice cream pop mixed together community. And last but not least, we could not do this episode without doing a ginger ale mixed with vanilla ice cream drink, because I'm from Michigan and my family is from Detroit. And Detroit popularized this drink and gave it the name the Boston Cooler. The original recipe uses Michigan-based ginger ale brand Burners and vanilla ice cream, but our flavor profile requires Goslings, and so we're doing the Snackarinos Cooler today. For all of our ice cream pop blends today, we're using Hudsonville Creamery Blend Vanilla, which is a Michigan-based creamery, because I'm from Michigan. Let's get mixing. First up, we have the Snackarinos Cooler, aka Boston Cooler. That's where you traditionally use a ginger ale blended with vanilla ice cream. We're doing Gosling's ginger beer because it's my favorite. Now, the Boston Cooler's consistency is less thick like a milkshake and more liquidy like you're drinking just a little bit of a thicker pop or soda. It's got a nice froth on the top. Let's see how it is. Ginger ale, that bite that you'll get from the ginger ale is mellowed right out. You've got that nice creamy vanilla flavor over it. This is a beautiful base for all kinds of cocktails. You could add some warm spices like cinnamon and cardamom to this. Anything that's gonna go with ginger, you can add and really elevate this drink up to whatever you want it to be. I like it. If you don't like ginger ale or ginger beer, you're not gonna like this, but it's really delightful and it goes down easy because it's not too thick. You ought to get out there and try it. This is yummy. Next up, wanna Fanta, don't you wanna? And we're back with the Fanta and vanilla ice cream, aka Creamsicle. They all come out with a nice frothy top from the blender, which is delightful. This one has a faint orange color. Mmm. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Tastes exactly like a Creamsicle ice cream. The one thing about the ginger beer versus this is blending this, the orange pop, we lose the effervescent or that bubbly feeling that was able to be maintained with the Boston Cooler or the Snackarinos Cooler. So we don't have that effervescent. It's turned more into like a milkshake consistency with the orange flavoring. Still nice, delightful, bright on a hot summer day. Yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy. Moving on down the line from light to dark, We've got the brown cow, my favorite. This is actually the only one I've ever had. Pop mixed with ice cream. I used to make it all the time in the ice cream parlor I worked at, which was called Frosty Boy. All right, let's check out this Frosty Boy. I used IBC root beer for this. If you're a regular on the Snackarinos channel, you know that I did a root beer taste test a couple of months ago, and I was not pleased with the root beers. So we have another one planned. I did not do IBC during that taste test, but I bought it for this because it was what we used at Frosty Boy. These root pops, ginger beer, ginger ale, root beer, hold that bite, the effervescence from the soda a lot better than the Fruity Pop did. And the flavor is strong enough to come out and almost be the main flavor profile over the vanilla ice cream, which I like. I freaking love this. This is delightful. I make my brown cows a little thicker, not as thick as a milkshake, but not as liquidy as a Boston Cooler, right in the middle. Still makes it really easy to drink. You could add more ice cream, make it thicker, you know, requiring a straw or a spoon. I like to be able to drink it like this. If you're a root beer fan, obviously you gotta give this a try. Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola. We've made it to the Coca-Cola, aka Black Cow. I've never had it, but I love a beautifully chilled Coca-Cola after a long night at the dance club, by the pool. It did not hold the effervescence as much. I like it. I like it. I do. You really get the sort of licorice-y flavor from the Coke. Coke's got a bunch of different flavors. Pretty sure one of them's licorice. If it's not, don't listen to me. But that really comes out. It's funny what pairing these strong flavors with vanilla will do. Kind of reminds me of Christmas. Like, I bet that Santa from the Coca-Cola commercial, he's drinking these for sure. Purple cow in the house. I'm not gonna lie, I've never had this. I probably wouldn't ever made this because I know I already love brown cows so much. But grape is a really interesting, curious flavor to have been taken and made into other things in the culinary world, because the grape that you're eating in gummy candies and gums and soda pops doesn't really taste like the grapes you eat from the grocery store. So it's confusing. I'm a big jelly and jam gal. I do love a really good grape jam. It's a fun flavor when you're feeling a little freaky deaky, you know? Feeling a little fruity tooty. It's just a fun flavor. Grape with vanilla though, it just kind of has a real medicinal flavor. Grape, sometimes used for medicines, so it already is getting off to a bad start there, just like cherry, but some of us love cherry. Me, I do. But I don't know about this. I think just like grape just can't be everywhere. I think if I'm going to do a fruity vanilla blend, Creamsicle's okay. I'd probably reach for a raspberry something or another. Grape, if you like it, give it a whirl. This was kind of a unique Snackarinos episode because there's no winner today. This is just an episode of exploring this unique way to enjoy your favorite pops and vanilla ice cream. I've read a lot about this preparing for this episode. I wanted to do Dr. Pepper. I wanted to try a red pop. I wanted to do some of the more unique European or foreign exotic flavored pops that are out there. Pear, passion fruit, but you can't do them all. What I can say is, if you've got a flavor profile that you like, let's say you like chocolate cherry, get yourself a cherry Coke and get yourself some chocolate ice cream and mix it up. This spring, this summer, get out there, get some ice cream, get your favorite drink, blend them up, have a great summer from Snackarinos. If you enjoy mixing milk or ice cream with flavorings or other pops and sodas, let me know in the comments. I'd love to try them out for myself. Thanks for coming by to Snackarinos. Like and subscribe before you take off, and we'll see you later, alligators. There it is. You're caught. Love them all, of course.